All right, so for the second time this spring training, the A's fell to the Cubs, and the Cubs are having themselves a pretty good spring training. I believe they moved to 10-5 now, while the A's moved to 9-1. But yeah, let's get into this game. So I guess an important note just to bring up was Stephen Piscotty was a late scratch off the lineup, as he had left wrist soreness, and he had some sort of shot. So he'll be out a few days. I hope he's all right. I don't think it's anything too major, so that's good. But you know, it's all right. So Frankie Montas was the starting pitcher for the A's today. He was credited with a loss, but he allowed a solo homer to Contreras for the Cubs, and that made it 1-0. That opened the scoring of the game. Elvis Andrus for the A's got an RBI ground out, however, and tied it up at 1. But however, Montas gave up an RBI double, which gave the Cubs the lead again. So it was 2-1 Cubs at that point. And unfortunately, JB Wendelken, who's had a pretty good spring training so far, unfortunately allowed many runs, and it became 6-1 final for the Cubs. And after that, the A's just had no response. And you know, we're playing the Angels next, which should be exciting, because there are division rivals, but it kind of sucks we lost, but it's all right. Frankie Montas could have pitched better. He's done pretty well this year, so far in spring training. I think he's only had a couple outings, but it's all right. The A's hitting wasn't terrible. They had 6 hits, but the Cubs had 9, and it was a 9-inning game. Davies got the win. He's 2-0 this spring. And like I said, this is the second loss to the Cubs this year. Obviously, they got a walk-off grand slam, but it's just spring, and they're in the National League, so I don't think we really need to worry about them too much. Who knows if they're going to even be good. There's many teams that are good in spring training that aren't half as good in regular season. But yeah, they moved to 10-5 for the Cubs. The A's moved to 9-9. Not terrible. But yeah, so for the A's, I guess their best hitter today would have been Pinder. He's having himself a great spring training. He had 2 hits. He had 2 hits, which is pretty good. And he's having himself a really good spring training. But that only run came off of that RBI ground out by Elvis Andrus. But you know, it is what it is. The Cubs had 4 runs in that 4th inning, which kind of sucks. But you know, it's whatever. They're looking like a decent team here in spring training, but I don't really take it seriously all the way. But you know, that's pretty much it. A's lose 6-1. It would have been nice to win because we were on a little bit of an upbringing with that beating the Padres last game, but it is what it is. It's spring training. We don't got to worry about it. But that is it. Final score 6-1 Cubs, and we will play the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim next, and that'll be tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific. All right, guys. Thank you.